Hey, this is Tyler from Absence of Despair. You're listening to the Brutally Delicious podcast.
Brutally delicious!
Hey, you're listening to the Brutally Delicious. Hey, you're listening. You're listening to the Beautifully Delicious or Brutally Delicious podcast. I'm Bruce.
And I'm Chris. The Brutally
Hey,
Delicious.
and we're back.
Brutally Delicious.
All right. Sorry about my partner. Today we've got Tyler Caruso from Absence of Despair.
All right.
Heavy band out of Rhode Island. And if you stand by, we'll go ahead and get him on the line. Oh, there he is. Tyler, how are you?
What's going on, man?
Sorry about the delay. That's my partner, Chris. Nice to meet you.
How you doing, man?
Great, man. How are you doing?
We're good. A little tired, but we're good.
Nice.
Where you guys at today? You up in Rhode Island?
Yeah, we're home today. We start the tour this weekend, so should be good.
Nice.
Oh, wow. So you're right on the cusp of the tour here.
Yeah, just getting everything, all the last minute, things situated. So busy week, but it's good. Excited for the tour.
Where's the first show?
First show is in, give me 1 second, Maryland, Frederick, Maryland.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's in your neck of the woods, right?
It's close.
Yeah, it's about 7 hours south of us. So.
No, I think Chris lives right there. And
I live close. Frederick's about an hour and a half.
Oh,
okay.
cool.
I thought it was closer.
Yeah. Do you have any plans to go through DC or Baltimore or anything like that?
Yeah. We're playing DC the 30th of September. So it was that Monday at the Pinch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
That's-
we haven't played that venue yet.
Oh, it's like a lot of metal bands go through there. It's like a small. Well, it's not small. It's actually quite big, but
Yeah.
it's kind of like a hometown tavern.
Cool.
They have 2 levels to it. So,
Mhm.
and I think it's the downstairs that has the live acts, and the
Okay.
upstairs they have like mom's homemade macaroni and stuff like that.
Oh,
But
shit.
yeah, but like all the metal bands that come through play at the Pinch. A lot of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I've heard good things about the venue, so I'm excited to play.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty popular place. Absolutely.
Awesome here.
Yeah.
So, Tyler, now that you're on the cusp of this tour, how do you prepare for to get out on the road? I mean, do you do anything special or anything different to get ready to be out there?
Pretty much, for like myself personally, it's like or just physical and mental preparation, just getting ready to, be away from loved ones, a family, all that stuff. And, just make sure, health's in check. Because, recently this week, I've started to feel a little heaviness in the chest.
Man.
Just to get checked for sure, because being sick on the road is the worst thing in the world. It's terrible.
I imagine.
And it spreads everyone's living in each other's. I always think of touring like everybody's living in each other's underwear.
Exactly.
So it's like-
Jesus, thank you for that,
Yeah.
Chris.
No, I'm serious though. I've toured, man. I've toured, and one person gets sick, and it's like everyone falls one by one, and the singer is just trying to keep that wall around him, like stay away from me.
Exactly, because everybody else can kind of they can kind of hide a little bit on stage, but singer, they have to have the charisma and everything and the energy more than anyone. So
And be
it's
able to
definitely
sing.
Yeah,
And be able to sing, right?
exactly.
Jesus, you're into each other's underwear. You're killing me.
That's what I always said to my bandmates. That's what I always said to my bandmates. I'm like, we're fucking living in each other's gaunch here, man. It's like disgusting.
Yeah. Gotta love
Nice.
dirty underwear.
Nice.
And then
All right,
my friend Andy, who is a tour manager or was a tour manager, who now books 70,000 tons of metal, he always tells me when you're on the bus, it's always ass to ass. Never cock to cock. When you're passing beside
no spooning?
No.
A little bit put in here and there, One
Nice.
man.
Sorry. I didn't mean to take
Sorry,
this off the rails. I apologize.
No, we have a tendency to take this down the wrong path. I'm sorry, dude. We'll
No,
try and
we're
keep it
good,
on
man.
the. So the record
No,
Desolate's
that's
been
how
out.
we are. We're all ball busted.
Okay, cool. Because I know we like to take this down the wrong way sometimes, and just want to make sure you're cool with it.
Perfect with me, man.
So Desolate's been out for what, about 2 weeks?
Yeah,
How long
just about 2 weeks. It came out 13th. So
how's the response been so far? Pretty positive.
yeah, it's been all positive. I haven't heard haven't had any naysayers or any negative trolls at all online. So that's always a good sign, But it's still fresh, So but it's been doing really good, especially with the song that we last released, "The Skin We Live In," that had Frankie Palmieri on it from Amir.
Yeah.
So that one really like boosted everything a lot for us. Thankfully, Revolver covered it and everything, so
Right.
that helped us out a lot for sure.
Nice.
Awesome. Chris?
For people that have never heard you guys before, how would you kind of like, how, like when you're given a business proposal, you have like your elevator pitch. What's your elevator pitch to people that you haven't heard before? Or for people that haven't heard you before?
Usually I tell them, like this CD in particular, it's like it's aggressive for the majority of it, but there's elements for like fans of all kinds of music for it. Like we have a couple songs on there that are more like radio rock, so that'll get the more like your basic average pop rock listener as well engaged. Then we have the really heavy stuff like "The Skin We Live In" for like people that love deathcore. Then we also have traditional metalcore with dual harmonies and stuff, so it's a little bit for everyone. So I like to put it like that for people.
Right on.
Well, I've not seen you guys live, but I imagine you have a pretty good pit then with some of those songs.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Most definitely.
Yeah, I imagine it gets going, even though it's yeah.
So you're on tour. When you've been on tour? What's the kind of strangest thing that you've had happen to you on stage or off stage?
On stage, I'd say one of the strangest things. We were playing with some band in Nashville a couple years back on a run, and their thing was to give out peanut butter sandwiches to the crowd and everything. And yeah, it was like it was the strangest thing. And but
was there jelly?
So like, no jelly, just PB.
Just
kind of sucked.
That's weird.
But yeah, but I mean, you know what? Jelly can get a little messy, so PB is pretty decent. But like their whole MO was like so that everybody, they're like, oh yeah, make sure everybody's drinking, having a good time. But they were doing the sandwiches on stage, literally making them and passing them out.
Oh wait, they were making them right on the stage?
Yeah, it was crazy. The whole thing with that was so that that they could encourage people to have fun, but also get home safe, to have something in their stomachs to sober up. So it was kind of cool.
Interesting.
I've never heard of anything like that before, but that's pretty interesting for sure.
I was just like, if I went to a show and some guy in a band, he's just all like sweating his bag off, and he's like, "Here, let me."
Right, let me give you a sweaty peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Extra sodium.
I was not expecting that. That's a good one.
No.
Yeah. That was pretty strange, but good time.
Now, be honest. Did you guys have a conversation afterwards? Like, should we try this?
No, I remember we were talking to them afterwards, and we're all pretty wasted at the time, so I don't remember exactly what we said, but in general, so.
Be honest, did you eat one?
No, I did not.
I was going to say, so I guess the peanut butter sandwiches didn't work.
No sodium for me on that sweat sodium. I'm good.
Nobody likes a salty, sweaty peanut butter sandwich.
Good God.
It was crazy, man.
Excellent. Chris?
That reminded me of a story, but we're interviewing, so I probably shouldn't tell the story.
But I think Tyler may want to hear it.
Do you want to hear it?
There we go.
So,
thank you for playing along, Tyler.
Back in my early 20s, I would wait tables to try and like make enough money so I could tour and play music. Mm-hmm. And I worked at a breakfast place Monday to Friday. I had like the sweetest gig. They'd let me leave whenever I wanted to go on tour. I could come back, so it worked out well. Anyways, there's this lady that comes in one morning, and she was new to Canada at the time, and she couldn't really pronounce the word peanut very well.
I know.
So I walk up, and the restaurant's packed in the morning, and I'm like, "Oh, how's everything?" She's like, "Can I have some penis butter?" I won't do the accent because that'll be rude. I won't do the accent because I don't want to be perceived as racist. So she's like, "Can I have some penis butter?" And I'm like, "I think you mean peanut butter." She's like, "No, penis butter." I was like, "No, I think you mean peanut butter." And she screams at the top of her lungs, "I said peanut butter!" And the whole restaurant is just like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
Nice.
I'm just like, how stubborn can you be? I'm trying to help you here, lady.
You have to work extra hard to get some peanut butter.
I was like, well,
nice. I see what you did there. That was pretty good.
I mean, I could have given her the tip, if you know what I mean.
Jesus. I apologize ahead of time, Tyler. This is going to head down right. Hey, sorry. Tyler, you got a good sense of humor. We've been doing this. This is like episode 25 or something, and we've learned quite a bit on this show. Have you ever heard of urethral sounding? You have? No. So we were talking.
No, I haven't.
You don't want to really know, but I'm going to have to tell you. So we were doing a podcast with Riley McShane from Allegiant. And somehow we got on. How did we get there, Chris?
You asked about manhole covers or something.
I don't know how we got there, but he started talking about urethral sounding. And I guess there's a thing. I try and get this in every episode. That's why I'm telling you about it. And if I had to have the visual, you got to get the visual here. Apparently, people or dudes have this thing where they... yeah, you got it already? Where they shove stuff down their junk.
Oh.
Objects in their junk.
Like,
we had a whole conversation. Riley McShane told us all about this.
Oh,
like he doesn't even know what to say. He's like, yeah, I don't know. Brutally, right? Yeah, that's we learned quite.
He said he wasn't into it. He just knew what it was.
Yeah, he gave us a whole bunch of other stuff too. I probably shouldn't mention anymore.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we should get back on topic here, though. We should get back.
Sorry, we're totally off topic.
We started with peanut butter sandwiches. Then we're talking about penis butter, and suddenly we're getting shit shoved down our junk.
Peanut butter sandwiches.
All right, let's go back to talking about the band. Jesus. How does it make you feel? Like the record's fairly new, so it's going to be this will probably be relevant. How does it make you feel when you step out on stage and the energy and the passion that you envisioned while you were recording it comes to life in front of a live crowd?
It's super exciting. I mean, like first, like when like we're playing new songs live for the first time, like you know, you kind of just like for myself, I'll end up like thinking back to like the recording sessions mainly, and like. So it's like pretty crazy, like to remember, like, oh, this part, you know, we were discussing with this in the studio, and then bringing it to life. And you know, like when we're in the studio, we'll also keep in mind like how crowds should and would react to like certain segments of the song. So like when there's like a really heavy hidden part that we like purposely like produce and engineered to like hit hard and cause like pits and stuff like that, and it happens, it's just like it's really awesome feeling. It's like shit, it's worked, you know?
Right. So along those same lines then, are you writing the songs with the live setting in mind, like this will come across, this breakdown will be great, or are you writing a song just for the song's sake?
We've been writing, with this last CD, we really focused on, because we did a shit ton of touring with the last record, so like with this CD, you know, we specifically, you know, wrote the music for the music, but also keeping in mind how the crowds would react, you know, because like on the last CD, like we wrote strictly just for the music without crowds in mind. And you know, there were great songs and all, but there were parts that live didn't quite hit with the energy
right
we envisioned, because we weren't taking that into consideration, you know. But this CD we did, you know, we just explored different boundaries and everything.
Okay, perfect. Chris, you have anything else before I get to my favorite part?
I don't know. I've had a lot of fun though.
What was your favorite part?
since we started this, I've always come up with these random, off the wall. I guess you could say pretty ridiculous questions that I ask. A random selection of them, and you've got a good sense of humor. We don't ask them to everybody, but some people don't get it, and we just have to let it go. But
I got a crazy sense of humor, man. Very.
You rode through urethral sounding with us. See how I got that back in there?
You also rode through penis butter.
Right. You rode through all of that, so I've got a couple for you, and then we'll call it a day. All right.
All right, man.
All right. Let's see. What 3 things could you buy in the grocery store that would make the cashier the most uncomfortable?
I would say ice cubes, whipped cream, and duct tape.
Okay.
Pretty weird to bring up. And then you could always just buy condoms and pepperoni sticks and stuff. Or cucumbers,
Who are we talking to, Chris? I think it was the guys from Foscor over in Spain. They said, he said cucumbers, Vaseline, and condoms. Why do you think manhole covers are round?
Why?
Why do you think...
was that like a joke?
That's a question. No, that's not a joke. Why do you think manhole covers are round? I told you these are ridiculous.
So you could fit some men down there.
All right.
I actually have a new answer for that question.
It's not Riley's answer, is it?
No.
Okay.
So we all know that the world has been designed by men.
Mm-hmm.
What do men spend their whole life trying to do?
What?
Get in the hole.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Very true. Trying to get in the hole that we came out of.
Yeah.
Well, not incestual. Right. That's just weird.
All right, one more if you're not too ridiculous. Not too ridiculous? You want one more?
Yeah, let's go for it, man.
How many square feet of pizza you think are eaten in the U.S. each year? He has no idea where I'm coming up with these stuff.
2 million. Definitely, no, probably like over 1 billion, I'm thinking.
All right. Riley, thank you for playing along.
What's the answer?
I think you said 3 billion.
No,
Yeah.
what's the real answer?
I don't have any answers to this shit.
Okay, before we let you go, I'm going to see if I can fucking ask my good friend Google about it. One second here.
Yeah,
so,
you exuded it.
So here's how we can end this here. 200 million square feet of pizza.
Oh, Jesus, I was way off. Yeah,
and that's exactly why manhole covers are round, because someone's got to get down there and clean that shit up.
Right, all that pizza.
Most definitely, man.
All right.
Tyler, I want to thank you for taking the time and putting up with us. Sorry about the delay.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it, man.
Good luck with the tour. Be safe, and hopefully we'll catch you around.
Thanks, man. Yeah, check out the tour dates. We're going all over the East Coast, couple shows in Virginia too. So,
I'll try to make it down to the Pinch. It's right in my neighborhood.
Oh, awesome. Hell yeah, man. Hopefully we'll see you out there.
Yeah, I'm looking at your site now, so hopefully I can see what the Virginia dates are. All right, man. Be well. Thanks for taking the time. Be well. Bye.
Enjoy the penis butter.
Later, guys. Yeah, see ya.
What the fuck?
I don't know how we got there, but that was a great one, too. Dude, we're on fire today.
I totally forgot about that story until he started talking about peanut butter, and I was just like, holy fuck.
That was pretty good. I like that. That episode was great. Good sense of humor. We went totally south. I love it.
This has been the Brutally Delicious podcast where you've learned about penis butter.
And if you made it this far, kudos. Thank you very much, because I don't know how we got here, but thanks for listening. Keep it metal.
See you next week.
Hello out there.
Yes, hello out there, everyone. I'm Hal Schwartz.
And I'm Flynn McLean. Together we host None But the Brave, a podcast dedicated to the music and career of Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce and E Street Band are on tour right now for the first time in 6 years, and we're taking a detailed look at what's happening on stage in our bi-weekly episodes.
We've also been recently joined by some very exciting guests, including rock journalist Warren Zanes and Stephen Hayden, Backstreet's Magazine founder Charles Cross, and Barstool's Kirk Minahan.
If you're a diehard Springsteen fan, this is the show for you.
So please subscribe to None But the Brave on your favorite podcasting platform, and we hope to see you further on up the road.
Thank you so much. We'll be seeing you.